And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. It's going the other way. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. On 1st and 10, Flynn. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one...
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Very short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at him go inside the 30. Up to midfield.
On the play. Recovered by the Gators.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay.
Yeah, it's on.
And down to the 11. A big play there. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. A nice throw there, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. From a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, Huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to... And this is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a gain of 34. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And now running right through it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. 1st and 10, Florida. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Trojans, nothing.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the
operating from the gun. Jacobs. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jacobs. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jacobs pass.
The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, they're few and far between because the team...
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
It's 4th down and goal.
On 4th down, Jacobs. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Looking to throw on second down. Flynn, this complete to the tight end Clay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Intercepted.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I need to get my
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one. Touchdown number 5 for the... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Showtime today, baby.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Trojans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on second down, Flynn. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Trojans nothing.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A second spin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen,
and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
An extra point attempt here still to come. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And a 2-point. Try will be unsuccessful. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At at their own 35-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah,
can't get away, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Now a draw play. Here's Charles. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On third down, Flynn. Left side here, caught by Clay.
Flynn's pass complete to number 8.
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The Gators take over first.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 82 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the...
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Flynn. Throw left side complete. It's Charles. And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And this is picked up by the defense.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
They mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They run. Charles. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And some space here.
Orlando Charles, the ball carrier.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the sure catch, and flip the down marker back to 1.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Again, it's Charles. And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Orlando Charles, the ball carrier.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting
Look
on 0.
at Lauren,
This
baby.
pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch.
Jacobs pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this off.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Pass him in.
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Very short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. It's going the other way.
By the Gators.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jacobs sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess it... Figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
The Trojans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And this is picked up by the defense.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. From 4 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Trojans take over 1st and 10.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Benny Ward.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Charles. And he lost gets the football. Charles loses it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
It's second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And now he's good. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game,
and all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
How you like me now?
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Trojans take over first and 10.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so? And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42.
Intercepted.
First and 10, Florida.
At the 43-yard line.
Following the fumble recovery, Jacobs. Over the middle to Smith. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And it'll move the chains.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Oh, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal match. As we'll see the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Florida Gators. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
The Spartans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. Wade in the gun. Incomplete to open things up.
Pass intended for.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Michigan State punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Here's Ellington. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
They'll go play action and let him throw right away. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 59 yards. A nice throw there at Coach O'Brien when you look at his quarterback. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. From 17 yards out. And the Gators have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Florida now
after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. Here's Young. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. Flush to his right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Into 26.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking?
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk reward.
Loose football. Defense will get their hands on it. Go the other way.
Recovered by the Gators.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side a little. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 35 yards. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone.
Heck, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On second down, it's Young. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Muscles him off. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Spartans, nothing.
He's running!
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. A second juke. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the
From the gun, Jenkins. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Gators push that lead out. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt. And he loses the football a second time. It's going the other way. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders...
They take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one. So a design run all the way, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. Oh, my goodness, he loses it again. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun. Wade into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending the this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film? To try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Throwing after the interception. Wade. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Michigan State punt team comes on as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Ellington now to return it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From the gun, Jacobs. He hits Beasley right side. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there. Another nice throw that time. All that debate that was possibly out there. And pressure comes, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. To throw on 3rd down, Jacobs. He's got a man, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Throwing on 1st down. Jacobs throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jacobs. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Florida now after. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Wade. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
The Michigan State punter out there now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18. A second nice move, a spin. He's still on his feet. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there, upon return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. And that'll set them back 5.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So that'll back him up 5.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Delay of game, offense.
So that one will be accepted.
Delay of game, offense. 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 Delayed 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 game, offense. offense. Delay of game, offense. Delay of game, offense.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. From the gun, Jacobs eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Another nice move. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really.
And loose football. He's past the 30.
Have some of this.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Gators.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jacobs. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now the offense going to use the